Hello, I'm making this short video just to give you some ideas and pointers for managing your teams a little bit better. If you're anything like me, you'll have subscribed to lots and lots of different teams, and you probably at this stage need to manage that information a little bit. Microsoft Teams has a few tools that can help you to do this that are very useful to know about. The first tool is for pinning different channels. The other tool I'm going to talk about is just moving your teams around a little bit. And the final thing that I'm going to talk about is pinning chats as well. The other thing that I'll do is just show you a couple of settings that you can change in terms of notifications and other things to make things a little bit easier for you. So first of all, managing your teams. Okay, so here are my list of teams. And as it's a new semester, I'm going to start teaching on one of the courses a little bit more regularly. And this is my level 2 social course. So I need to move the whole team associated with level 2 a little bit closer to where I'm paying attention. You can just grab it and drag it. Okay, it does that quite well. And I'm going to move it right near the top of my channel list, because that helps me when I'm come into Teams. The chats that I have at the top here are the ones that I look at first after a few minutes. So if I only have a few minutes, then these are the ones that I would prioritize. The next thing that I'm going to do is look at my pinned channels. So I have a course that is now finished, so I can just remove the pinned channel. So I can just unpin the channel, send it back to the ether. I've not deleted it or removed anything or anything like that. I've just made it so that it's not in the list at the top anymore. And instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my social channel in level 2, and I'm going to pin that at the top. Okay. The other thing I can do is I can actually move this channel up and down as I need it. So maybe just move it up a little bit. And these are now my pinned channels. The other thing I always try and do is remember about the magical number 7 plus or minus 2, which is related to how many items you can actually pay attention to at any one particular time. And so I try to always keep no more than 7 channels pinned at the top, because that's what I'm able to look at. In choosing which channels you want to pin, think about where Friday messages are shared, or think about where the most important messages are shared. So for instance, if you're a level 3 student, you might want to make sure that you pin the level 3 honors information channel. Okay, finally, you can also pin your chats. So I've pinned again about 7 chats at the top here. Again, you can unpin them as they become less used, or you can find new chats that you want to pin up there. Okay, the very last thing I want to show you is just where you can find some customizations in Teams that makes things a little bit easier to use. So you notice that I have a black screen, and next to your face, up at the top, there are 3 little buttons that allow you to do this. So you can zoom Teams in and out, make it a little bit easier for you to see. The other thing that you can do is in the settings, you can actually change things like the light and high contrast, things at the top here in the theme, but also more usefully is the notification settings. And you can change these. So for instance, I have customized mine, but you can maybe say you only want all mentions and replied, or all activity, or you want to turn all notifications off completely and things like that. Also the style, does it play a sound every time to alert you, or does it just show up? Again, you might want to play around with what works for you. If you start missing lots of important messages, you might want to turn your notifications back on. If you are being inundated with lots of things, you might want to do that as well. Okay, so I hope that little whistle-stop tour has helped you a little bit. So this was done on my PC, but you might want to have a look at the Microsoft website, where they have advice on how to do all these same actions on your phone or your tablet instead.